All right, hello everybody. I am super excited for today. My Megas showed up yesterday, and it is release day, and I am a Stadium Club guy. So the thought of not having it until 2026 was very, very upsetting. Not really. But here we go. First Mega. I got two Megas on pre-sale because I knew my brother and I know that they upcharge when it releases, so I might as well buy them for, I think it was $10 cheaper a month ahead of time. Got a little Freddie Freeman action from the World Series. Okay, so the deal is, I mean, shit, I missed out on a hobby, but I mean, let's be honest, 18 packs, 8 cards per pack. It's like 6 packs shy of a hobby, so I wasn't really upset when I missed out on the hobby. I just got 2 of these instead. All right, let's see what we got. I do like the design. My buddy ripped a fat pack this morning. Got Sagazy. 9 exclusive base light blue parallels. Got Riley Green. Not sure why I put Sagazy up there. He sucks. George Kirby. Roki Sasaki. Yours for the taking. That's a cool looking insert on the Roki. What else we got? Francisco Alvarez. That's a cool shot. Mason Wynn, Luis Angel Acuna, and my man, Buster Posey. I love Buster Posey. He is the reason in 2010 I got back into collecting because I had to have, I've got like 6 different Posey rookies, but I played fantasy baseball and he was the guy. So he was the first non-Cub that I really, really attached to as an adult. Manzardo. Trevor Hoffman, OG, Mookie Betts, Luis Ariz. There's your light blue parallel. That actually looks pretty nice. A little Luis Ariz action. All right, we'll throw them up there. It's the light blue. We'll just put all the light blues on top. Let's see what else we got. There's Jose Ramirez, Fernando Tatis, Yuri Perez, and Jacob deGrom. All right, as you can see in the background, I've already gotten an Easter egg. I've opened my Easter egg already, and super boxes showed up today. There's Matt McLain of the Reds. Barry Larkin, gotta love it. We'll throw him up there, Hall of Famer. There's Rhett Lauder. What is this? Concentration Shota Imanaga. Cool insert for Shota. Go. So glad that he re-signed and they brought him back. There's Caden Dana. There's Jackson Cheerios. There's Big Mac. And Matt Olson. I like the design. I like the bottom. The bottom looks really, it just looks classic. I like the way the name is. Go, what do we got? There's Giancarlo. There's Tomoyuki Saguna. Paul Skeens chucking the foosball. We'll throw him in front of Roki. There's a light brew of the Nailer. Okay, and then flip over. Got Jose Altuve. Drake Baldwin, Rookie of the Year. Larry Walker, Hall of Famer. And the Professor, Greg Maddux. Sorry, if Maddux was in a Cubs uniform on that card, he would have been on the stand, but sorry. When Maddux went to Atlanta, that's when I realized baseball was a business. I was 13 years old. Didn't understand it. Realized it was a business. Jackson Merrill. Michael Bush. Take it. We've got Bush. Oh, and we've got people falling down. Who we got? Denzel Clark. Savage Slugger. Cam Smith. That got the Cubs. Kyle Tucker, who is now a Dodger. Got Christian Campbell. Rookie for the Red Sox. Mike Abel. Luis Ariz again, and Francisco Alvarez. These are, is that the sepia? Yeah, that's the sepia. Those are cool. All right, moving right along. Maybe I need to pick up the pace. I'm yimmering and yammering too much. There's Ben Rice, Prince, Honus. Throw Honus up there. Looking old as hell. Benintendi, Trey Turner, Pedro, Garrett Cole. We'll throw him up there just because he's Garrett Cole. And Machado. I could care less about Machado. Nice if Garrett Cole can stay healthy an entire season. We got a little Sonny Gray action. All right. There's Bryce. Justin Verlander going back to Detroit. There's Cody. In case of emergency, break glass. Fernando Tatis. Now, that's a pretty clever insert. I like it a lot. Michael King. Sammy. Excuse me. Slamming Sammy in the house. Summer of 98, man. First year in college. Whoa. All right, there's Lou Bob. Dylan Cruz, rookie. Got Juan Soto. Cade Horton. Nice. Throw him up there in front of Sammy. Always love getting my cubbies. There's Jeet. Throw him up there for Rich. Gunner. Luis Gonzalez. And Ichiro on the light blue. All right. All right, there's Brooks Lee. Another rookie. Throw him up there. Got Mike Trout. Got a Wyatt Langford. That's going to be a rookie. Yours for the taking. Nice. Oh, look at who that is. Then we got Jordan Westburg. Cal Ripken Jr. Nice. Mess with Cal. Cal was awesome. Here we go. Corbin Burns and PCA in the house. Ready to rock and roll. See if he can not duplicate his second half from last year. There we go. Still searching for some light blue action. There we go. Caleb Durbin, rookie. Adolis Garcia and David Festa. We got another Big Mac, another Olsen, Stanton, Saguna, and Aquero on the light blue. All right. We got Joey Votto coming up in the OG Reds uniforms. Nice. Zach Neto, Shohei Ohtani. Got Riley Green, George Kirby, Kyle Manzardo again, Trevor Hoffman, and Luke Keschel on the light blue. There we go. Got Logan Henderson, Devers. There's Ellie. Looking up saying, was it safe or was I out? There's Adley, J-Roll, David Ortiz, Mad Max, and Will Smith on the light blue. All right, down to the last, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs here. All right, got another Cam Smith rookie. Ryan Zimmerman, OG. Jordan. There's another Manzardo, but it's the sepia. And we got Ryan Howard, Sal Perez, Ozzy Albies, and another concentration, Cade Horton. Telling you, man, it's gotta be regional boxes. I don't know if it is, but I feel like I always have really good luck pulling my guys from the stuff I buy. There's Hyesung Kim, Dodger rookie. Xavier Edwards, Longo. Evan Longoria for long. Cole Reagans. There's Ken Griffey, the kid. We'll throw him up there in front of Shohei. There's Keschel. Got Yanier Diaz and Jackson Holiday on the light blue. All right, down to our last 4 packs. See what we got. There's Logan Gilbert, one of the really good Seattle starters. There's Randy Arozarena. There's Yoshinobu. Augustine Ramirez. Got a savage slugger, Vlad Guerrero. Saw him hit some tanks when he played with the Angels. There's O'Neal Cruz. Shota Imanaga on the base. And Dalton Rushing rookie. All right, down to our last 3, y'all. There you go. See what we got. There's Lindor. Francisco Lindor. Chandler Simpson. Spencer Schwellenbach. Stephen Kwan. In case of emergency, break glass, Matt Shaw. Another Cubs hit. Man. Mookie Betts. Caden Dana. And Jackson Cheerios. All right, last 2 packs. A little Jacob Wilson rookie. Nice. If I can get him out of there. And we're just going to flip it over. All right, there's Vlad Jr., Christian Walker, Sagazy. There's Jacob Wilson, rookie. Just throw him up there because it's a rookie. Severino, Miguel Cabrera, Marcus Semien, and Roger the Rocket Clemens on the concentration. All right. Here we go. Last pack here, guys. See what we got going on. Alex Bregman. Looking like a Red Sox for the time being. There's Nolan Ryan. Obviously, as we all know, Breggers is a Cub. There's Nolan Ryan. Sorry, God. Mark Vientos. Nolan Shanuel. Seiya Suzuki. Got Yu Darvish. There you go, Bergie. Frank Thomas. And, oh, a light blue Mike Trout. All right, there we go. I mean, I don't hate it. I love me some Stadium Club. The pictures look good. I can't wait to open my other mega and my blaster and my fat pack. All right, this was fun. Thanks for watching.